Well, ladies and gents, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. I was actually already doing finishing touches on my today's episode, which was supposed to be my today's episode. Here is a little proof. And so this is what you most likely are going to see tomorrow if Wargaming is not going to do what they did today. So I was doing finishing touches, some final editing, fine tuning, and then I saw this news. Once again, I had no idea. They didn't give us any heads up. Just here it is. Take it. Medium tank rebalance, or medium tanks rebalance, in the pursuit of excellence. Okay. And I thought, let's go over it one by one, let's dive into it, let's digest it, because there are many people who really do not want to read all those articles, who rather would like to hear about those articles or would like to watch me doing it with my opinion and with my commentary on it while you are playing some World of Tanks on the background. So let's do it together. So what they are saying is, throughout 2019 we will be revising the characteristics of various vehicles in World of Tanks, trying to find an optimal balance. It's an ongoing process and we carefully consider your feedback to better understand in which direction we should proceed. They are trying to listen to the community, which is a good thing. Our ultimate goal is to make all vehicles competitive on the battlefield while maintaining the unique features of each tank. At Wargaming Fest last December, we announced an upcoming rebalance of 5 iconic vehicles. One of them, the Grunvan, will receive its portion of consistent improvement soon with update 1.5. Yes, I really enjoyed Grunvan for some odd reason. I really enjoyed this new Grunvan. Just sue me, I don't know. Now it's time to pay attention to some medium tanks and adjust their key battle parameters. Let's take a closer look. So, STB-1, STB-1 and its branch. I'm looking for something specific from here. The STB-1 is a versatile, fast accelerating vehicle with a well-sloped turret and good gun depression angles, but gun handling sucks hardcore. This was my addition over here. This vehicle is ideal for mid to close combat. Well, let's say this vehicle is ideal for close combat. Let's delete that. And it is designed to constantly deal damage. DPM is really good indeed. The STB-1 commonly plays the role of an active aggressor on the front line, or of an effective support vehicle. The latter, so the effective support vehicle, is how this vehicle was initially conceived. Its DPM is very impressive, yes indeed, and is one of the best in World of Tanks, while its gun stabilization leaves much to be desired. So it is time to make it more competitive and add some new touches to its profile. Yes, please. So let's have a look what they are going to do. They are going to buff hull traverse speed by 3 degrees per second. Gun reload time, so DPM is going to be even better. From 8 seconds, stock DPM down to 7.3 seconds. Average damage per minute, 2958. So this most definitely is not going to boost it so little. I guess they remove something. Yep, there it is. Like simple math, quick math tells me that this is not possible. To buff reload time by 0.7 seconds and to gain almost no DPM is something weird. So penetration of a standard shell at 500 meters, 232. So this is going to be nerfed. Velocity of the standard shell is going to be nerfed a lot. So maybe they even actually add AP. Wow, this is quite a significant nerf actually to this shell velocity. Velocity of a special shell, aka premium round, also nerfed by 223 meters per second. Damage per shot of standard and special shells, yes, this is what I said, from 390 down to 360. So they want to make this tier 10 vehicle a bit more different compared to the others, because we actually have quite a few 390 alpha damage tier 10 medium tanks. Damage per shot of an HE shell also nerfed by 40 points. Gun dispersion during movement and on hull traverse, so while you're moving, buffed a lot, down to 0.09. This is actually quite a significant buff. And what? So it is time to make it more competitive and add some new touches, while gun stabilization leaves much to be desired and you nerf the accuracy even more. Although aiming time 2 seconds, down to 2 seconds, hit points plus 50 extra hit points. Turret traverse speed is better. Top speed nerfed by 5 kilometers per hour. Okay, this I really don't or didn't want to see. Reverse speed up to 25. Special. Indeed, special. Ooh! Horsepower. Extra 200 horsepower on the engine. And the power to weight ratio up to 25.4. This is crazy. And view range down to 400 meters from 410. So I don't know what to think about all of this over here. Shell velocity nerf, accuracy nerf. Like, do we really need it? It was bad enough without it already. And now you nerf the penetration, you nerf the shell velocity. Hitting stuff is harder. Top speed. But yeah, it is going to make it more special, at least, in my opinion. So I am still not seeing what I was looking for. So let's keep reading. Finally, we are looking to equip the STB-1 with a commonly requested game feature: hydrothermic suspension. Oh yes, this is what I was looking for, guys, because STB-1 actually had that so-called siege mode in this game. Just like the one available with the top-tier Swedish medium tanks. Upcoming top-tier Swedish medium tanks. Ures 15, 16 and stuff like that, for example. We will thoroughly test this feature on STB-1, and if we are satisfied with the test results, we will definitely equip this vehicle with it. So STB-1 actually had that system in real life. So I'm really happy, and this is what I was looking for actually. So well done. And this vehicle standard shell will be changed from APCR to AP. Yep. This is why the shell velocity drops so much, as I expected as well. So moving on, in addition, we are going to replace the performance of some other vehicles in the Japanese tech tree, especially those sitting at tier 8, the STA-1 and the STA-2. The DPM of the STA-1 will increase, making it more competitive. Nice, nice, nice. We also carefully analyzed your feedback regarding the STA-2 tier 8 premium vehicle, which already has been buffed, and in my opinion it is really awesome. Actually, and its gameplay, and realized that this mobile tank could be even more effective. So we will also slightly improve some of its key characteristics, which is nice. So premium tank, which is going to make you even more credits because it is going to be even more better. We will unveil the detailed changes of this premium machine a bit later after finalizing the settings of other vehicles. So STB-1, yes, it is going to receive his hydrothermic suspension. I nailed the pronunciation this time. I know it, guys. Don't even try to correct me. STB-1, yes, different with 360 alpha damage. Now, the Leopard 1, we consider the Leopard 1 as a long-distance sniper, fast and maneuverable. First of all, we will increase its alpha damage, from 390 up to 420. Once again, really specific special damage on a medium tank. As well as armor penetration. Really interesting. We will also change the type of standard shell for this tank. By default, it will fire armor piercing shells, and the tier velocity will become one of the highest in the game. So Leopard 1 is actually going to be what it was designed to be in this game. Long range support accurate sniper with decent DPM, with high shell velocity and good gun handling. Yeah, so the Leopard 1 will be enhanced as a sniper and will be able to hit enemies more effectively at long range, thanks to increased accuracy and decreased aiming time. Also, its forward speed will increase by 5 km per hour up to 70 km per hour, making the Leopard 1 the fastest tier 10 medium tank in the game. Ooh. I'm already excited, guys, actually, because we have so many same looking freaking ass medium tanks, tier 10 medium tanks. But moving on, due to such a serious improvement in its characteristics, we will have to reduce some other parameters which have less impact on its battle role, aka sniping. So, reverse speed by 3 kilometers down to 20, HP pool by 100, okay, understandable actually, vulnerable sniper and powered weight ratio. So let's have a look. Hull traverse speed nerfed by 6 degrees per second. Average TPM boosted by 20 HP. Standard shell penetration up to 278. Really, really awesome. Penetration of a special shell lowered by 15 millimeters from 330 down to 315. So I guess this is APCR. Let's see, this vehicle standard shell will be changed from APCR to AP and special from heat to APCR, yes. So this is APCR penetration. Velocity of a standard shell, because it is AP now, is lowered by 98 meters per second, but special shell, freaking shell velocity, 1613 meters per second. Damn! Alpha damage 420, blaze it. Oh, I'm going to say it so many times. If you set anything on fire with your average roll, don't hate me, guys, please. HE damage 510 HP, buffed by 30 as well. Rate of fire lowered by 0.4 rounds per minute, so reload time nerfed. But DPM is going to stay the same. Let's say, yeah, it is going to stay the same. Gun dispersion during movement and hull traverse buffed by 0.02. Accuracy down to 0.29. So now it is the most accurate medium tank in this game. At the moment, the best accuracy is 0.3, if I'm not mistaken. Aiming time 1.7 second and this accuracy. Leopard 2, welcome back into the metagame. On some maps, on some maps actually, where you can actually use this tank correctly. I wonder if they're going to do anything to the camo as well. This would be interesting. Hit points, 100 less hit points, turret, traverse speed better, top speed, the fastest medium tank in this game, 70 kilometers per hour, and reverse speed nerfed, slightly nerfed. However, after the rebalance, the Leopard 1 will still remain excellent mobility, retain excellent mobility. We also want to properly reconfigure the entire branch, so yeah, we can look forward to the entire branch rework. And also Panzer 58 Muts will certainly be changed, but only after rebalancing the entire branch. And Wargaming never nerfs premium tanks, so Muts will be buffed as well. Moving on, AMX-30B. AMX-30B already has received one crazy rework. It was kinda accurate. It played a lot like the old Leopard 1, so they decided to nerf the accuracy a lot. They wanted to, or they actually made this tank with the best tier 10 medium tank TPM in this game, and now it is going under some additional tunings. The main change we have prepared for this tank is increased armor penetration. Yes, this is what community was actually talking about right away when this vehicle was released in its new form. That the AP penetration or the standard round penetration was complete garbage together with that new accuracy. Aiming at weak spots from mid-range was almost impossible. And like if you did hit, you didn't have enough penetration many times. So at the same time, the alpha damage of the AMX-30B will remain average. So they are going to tune traverse speed up to 52 degrees per second, standard shell penetration up to 264, premium shell penetration by 30 millimeters up to 330, shell velocity better on both rounds, on special heat, yes, this is heat, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure, I think so. and standard round as well, 1240. Accuracy was buffed a lot, down to 0.33. This is quite a huge buff for AMX30B. Turret traverse speed better as well, top speed lowered by 5 km per hour, but 60 is still really good, and aiming time nerfed by 0.1 seconds, up to 2.1 seconds. AMX30B. When rebalancing the characteristics of this vehicle, we constantly kept in mind that it had no distinct playing role. Yes, it was like kinda in the middle. Let's play a couple battles with AMX30B. Okay, what should we do this time? This accuracy sucks, so let's try to fight in close combat fights, stuff like that. Now, the AMX30B is a universal second-line support vehicle which can perform equally well in a variety of game situations. However, it lacks accuracy and armor penetration when playing at long distances. So we decided to improve his characteristics. It is the most universal choice as it performs better than the Leopard 1 at close quarters and better than the STB-1 at the long range. So now it is exactly in the middle of those two vehicles. AMX30B. And finally, let's talk about T-Object 430 and T-Object 430U. And guys, look at this, full red. So many players are going to be extremely happy that Russian bias is going to be touched in the future. In the bad way, hit by the Nerf hammer. So let's see. These formidable vehicles have demonstrated good effectiveness since their introduction in World of Tanks, so we didn't rush to change their characteristics. They were also not very common in random battles. Okay, let me read it one more time. Did I understand it correctly? They were also not very common in random battles. What game are you playing, guys? Like, you can see 430s and 430Us in almost every single battle. What game are you playing? I have to ask. And their number didn't affect the game balance. Okay. However, the number of these two tanks have increased in the last 6 months. Okay, now it makes sense. Well, it was kind of messy, I have to... Or maybe I simply didn't understand that they are talking about the past, before those vehicles were buffed. As well as your feedback regarding their combat performance, therefore we decided to reduce some of their excessively high combat parameters. On Object 430, DPM nerfed by 362 HP per minute. Dispersion on turret traverse nerfed up to 0.16. On movement and hull traverse up to 0.16. Aiming time 2.7 seconds, nerfed by 0.2 seconds. Hull traverse speed nerfed by 8 degrees per second. This is actually quite significant. And hit points as well by 50 HP. So, Object 430, nerf. No buffs. Next up, 430U. DPM nerfed by 260. So this is the vehicle with 440 alpha damage, for example. Dispersion on turret traverse nerfed up to 0.12. On movement and hull traverse up to 0.16. Aiming time nerfed by 0.4 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Up to 2.7 seconds. Turret traverse speed by 6 degrees per second, down to 32 degrees per second. 430U. Soviet-Russian bias is going to be hit by Nerf hammer. Who would have thought? There is still a lot of work ahead. This is only the second iteration of a large-scale rebalancing which we are carrying out this year. In the future, we will focus on some popular heavy tanks, like E100 maybe, ladies and gentlemen, E100 and IS-4, I bet. So share your feedback on the forum, which vehicles should be rebalanced first. Stay tuned. And actually, leave your thoughts in the comment section under this video, today, right now. What do you think about all of this over here? And what vehicles should be looked at, should be rebalanced ASAP? P. I like it. This is definitely... They are definitely moving in the right direction with this, trying to make vehicles a bit different, but at the same time, I like their idea, trying to make tier 10 medium tanks a bit different compared to each other, but at the same time, they're all competitive. What a news bomb once again. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I really do hope so. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you didn't, thumbs down button is for that. Stay awesome, guys. Take care and bye.